On a seemingly ordinary Sunday afternoon, the ground beneath Southern California rumbled to life. At precisely 1:03 p.m. PST, a magnitude 4.1 earthquake shook the region. The epicenter, the point on the Earth's surface directly above the earthquake's origin, was located in the Santa Monica Mountains. This area, known for its scenic beauty, lies just a few miles inland from the Pacific Ocean. The quake, while considered moderate in strength, served as a stark reminder of the ever-present seismic forces at play in California. It was a relatively shallow earthquake, originating only a few miles beneath the surface, which can amplify the shaking felt at ground level. The shaking caught many off guard, interrupting weekend activities and sending a ripple of concern throughout the region. While earthquakes are not uncommon in California, each one serves as a reminder of the importance of preparedness and understanding the science behind these natural phenomena. The earthquake's effects were felt across a wide swath of Southern California, with the intensity of shaking varying depending on proximity to the epicenter and local geological conditions. Residents of Malibu, Agoura Hills, Thousand Oaks, and Camarillo, located closest to the epicenter, experienced the strongest shaking, registering a level 3 or greater on the modified Mercalli intensity scale. Further away from the epicenter, the shaking lessened in intensity, but was still perceptible to many. Reports poured in from communities across the region, painting a vivid picture of the earthquake's reach. In downtown Los Angeles, Long Beach, and the San Gabriel Valley, a gentle swaying motion was felt. Residents of Santa Clarita Valley, Simi Valley, Oxnard, Ventura, and even as far south as Huntington Beach reported feeling a mild tremor. The earthquake's impact was felt even in the air, with travelers at Los Angeles International Airport, LAX, reporting a brief but noticeable sway. While the shaking caused alarm for some, it thankfully did not result in any immediate reports of significant damage or injuries. In the minutes and hours following the initial earthquake, a series of aftershocks rippled through the region, keeping residents on edge. Just 1 minute after the main quake, a magnitude 2.5 aftershock was recorded. Two more aftershocks, measuring magnitudes 3 and 2.8, followed shortly thereafter. Aftershocks are a common occurrence after an earthquake, as the Earth's crust adjusts to the sudden shift along a fault line. These smaller quakes can continue for days, weeks, or even months after the initial event. While most aftershocks are significantly weaker than the main earthquake, they can occasionally be larger and pose a continued risk of damage. Earthquakes are a natural consequence of the Earth's dynamic geology. The Earth's outer layer, known as the lithosphere, is broken into several large and many smaller tectonic plates that are in constant motion, albeit very slowly. These plates grind past each other, collide, or pull apart, creating immense stress along their boundaries. When the stress exceeds the strength of the rocks, they rupture, releasing energy in the form of seismic waves that travel through the Earth, causing the ground to shake. Living in earthquake country requires a constant awareness of the potential risks and the importance of preparedness. While we cannot predict when or where the next earthquake will strike, we can take steps to mitigate the dangers and protect ourselves and our loved ones. First and foremost, it's crucial to have an emergency plan in place. This plan should include knowing safe spots to take cover during an earthquake, establishing communication methods with family members, and having an emergency kit readily available. During an earthquake, the safest course of action is to drop, cover, and hold on. Drop to your hands and knees to avoid being knocked down. Take cover under a sturdy piece of furniture such as a table or desk, or against an interior wall away from windows, mirrors, or anything that could fall. Hold on to your shelter until the shaking stops. After an earthquake, be aware of the potential for aftershocks. Check for injuries and damage and evacuate if necessary. Remember that preparedness is key to staying safe in earthquake-prone areas. By understanding the risks and taking appropriate precautions, we can minimize the impact of these powerful natural events.